Today we're finally getting a chance to drive the 2024 Toyota Crown Signia. This is a limited with the advanced technology package. So this is fully loaded at $51,675. The Crown Signia starts in the low 40s and it kind of aims to replace the Toyota Venza. This is the more attractive SUV version of the Toyota Crown sedan. So we have a very similar front seating area, but in the back we have a ton of cargo space. I believe around 6.5 feet of room with the seats folded down. Let's walk you guys around this really quickly, and then we'll take it out on the road and give you guys some driving impressions. So this is painted in Finish Line Red, which is a stunning color with a saddle brown interior. Lots of bronze accents here on the steering wheel, dashboard trim, door handles. Really nice looking SUV. 21-inch wheels are standard on the limited trim. The XLE comes with 19s. When equipped with a tow hitch, this can tow 2,700 pounds. The Venza that it replaces was not rated for towing. You've got this new front end from Toyota. Really sleek, really clean. Let's take a look in the back seat. I'm 5'10", seated behind my driving position. I have plenty of room back here. We have nice rubber all-weather floor mats, heated rear seats, panoramic sunroof, lots of room, lots of space in the back of this Crown Signia. Toyota's trying to go for a more adventurous luxury vehicle with this Crown Signia, and I think they've done a pretty nice job with this interior. I like the new steering wheel. I like lots of the physical controls and buttons used in here. Everything seems to be pretty well laid out. Minimal gloss black plastic just in the center area here. This has a JBL sound system. We'll test that out later on in this video. The advanced technology package comes with some parking assistance features and a 360 cam. We have a fix-a-flat kit, so it doesn't look like we get a compact spare tire back here, but it looks like there's room for one. There's kind of a cutout for one. Fold down these rear seats, and this is kind of the Toyota Crown Signia's party piece. Is that there are these extenders right here that kind of enhance the available amount of room back here. If you move the front seats forward a tad, you can push these all the way down and you've got a completely flat loading surface. These seats lock right into place. Don't need to adjust them anymore. We do not have adjustable backrests, but everything is very comfortable, easy to fold down. This is a very nice, usable, and high-quality feeling interior, almost encroaching upon Lexus levels of feel in here. This is very nice. This is built in the Tsutsumi plant in Japan. It's got that going for it. We have a 2.5-liter hybrid engine, making a combined net horsepower rating of 240 horsepower. It's rated for 38 miles to the gallon combined, 39 in the city, 37 on the highway. Got a few other color options, all of which look pretty good on this Crown Signia. It's a long, bigger SUV, a little bit lower than the Venza, but as you can see, longer and wider. Less RAV4 based. For a 2-row crossover, good amount of room inside. They haven't tried to make this a 3-row. Very similar powertrain to what we've seen in a lot of other Toyota products. This has the 4th generation Toyota hybrid system. Here's your 360 cam that you get in the advanced technology package. Digital rear view mirror. Get a quick access camera view button right here. And then this little pocket for your phone for wireless charging. It actually keeps it pretty well held in there. A couple USB-C ports here. Got a cup holder that you can adjust and kind of make a larger space or a smaller space. Drive mode selector right here. You can open up the center console from both sides. Get paddle shifters behind the wheel. 2-seat memory settings. Auto up-down windows on all 4 corners. Just your gauge cluster brightness right there. And we pretty much see the same infotainment that we have enjoyed in many other Toyota models recently. CarPlay, you can connect wirelessly. It's responsive, it's pretty quick. I like this little lip right here because you can rest your fingers on this and more accurately press what you need to. Very nice. Volume button right here in the center, easily accessible by the passenger too. Physical climate controls, love that. Let's go for a drive and see what this feels like on the road. Very smooth start here, as it is with all of Toyota's hybrid products. That initial acceleration right off the line is so seamless. All-wheel drive is standard. As of now, this only comes in 2 trims, XLE and Limited. Brakes feel nice for a Toyota hybrid. We just got out of the new Toyota Camry, and I've got to say these two drive very similarly. The Signia is quite a bit quieter, more isolated, less road noise. Let's see what power delivery feels like going uphill. Not bad. Plenty of power for a vehicle in this class. No issues there. Lots of driving assistance tech here. Lane tracing assist, lane change assist, that's part of the advanced technology package. Slightly rougher road that we're driving on in our route today, and very little road noise and wind noise. This is nice and quiet, even if we bring it up to a little bit higher speed here. The 2.5 liter hybrid powertrain seems to be pretty quiet too. So we've got a pretty steep hill that we're barreling up here. Definitely a focus on comfort and luxury over sportiness. A little bit floaty at higher speeds over larger undulations, but we will test this on a back road and see how it handles. We have 3 drive modes: Sport, Normal, and Eco. They pretty much just change throttle response. Alright, now we've got open road ahead of us. Let's see what this can do. I like the calibration here. I like the tuning. Not a ton of power, but it's very smooth delivery. Brake pedal feels nice and natural. Honestly, this feels very Lexus-like. Handles well for an SUV. I think from a packaging, design, and just overall preference, this is a much better vehicle than the standard Toyota Crown. I was left a little bit disappointed with the standard Crown. It just didn't really make a lot of sense. It's kind of ugly, weird body shape. This Crown Signia is probably a much better product, well suited for the US market. Push it around a couple turns here. This is nice and solid, very confidence inspiring. while we're cruising here, let's just do a quick sound system test with this JBL. Get your volume control here on the steering wheel down to the left. I'm impressed. This JBL sounds great. Good bass, nice and clear. Toyota's upping their game a little bit with their sound systems. Also, this thing handles great. For a crossover, it's kind of fun to drive. I'm impressed. Toyota's done a good job here with the new Crown Signia. I'm not sure I'd want these 21-inch wheels on our potholed Michigan roads, but for out here, they look good. Brakes feel good too. They have nice bite. You don't really feel that transition from regen to brake pad on rotor. There isn't a ton of power here, but I would say it's more than enough. This 2.5 liter feels a little bit more refined, less grainy, not as loud as what's in the Highlander. This is a really big step up from what the Venza was, which was kind of just a glorified RAV4. Good amount of usable space in here. I think the Crown Signia is a win. It's a good overall package. All right, we'll stop here at the scenic view, wrap up the video. And we'll give you guys some more thoughts once we get some more time in this Crown Signia. We'll get a chance to live with it for a week back in Michigan, probably later this summer. But until then, there's some first impressions. Drives great, nice packaging, really no major complaints about this. For mid 40s to low 50s for a fully loaded version. That's not a huge spread in price difference with options. I think this advanced technology package is probably worth it. It's only a little bit extra for reverse camera, some safety stuff. Actually, we've got the build sheet here right now. Advanced technology comes with panoramic view monitor, power folding mirrors with puddle lights, and they'll tilt when you put it in reverse as well. We get traffic jam assist, front cross traffic alert, lane change assist, and front and rear parking assist with automatic braking. So kind of a parking and low speed traffic jam tech package. And that's it. There really aren't a lot of options for this Crown Signia. This color, Finish Line Red, costs $425. Total MSRP, $51,675 out the door. Good car for the money. I think one of the better values now in Toyota's lineup. This really does feel like a premium product, and that is nice. And in some ways, I kind of prefer this interior to what Lexus is doing with a lot of their models. We've got more physical controls. We don't have the silly head-up display and the buttons on the steering wheel. This would be a really nice alternative to a Lexus RX. I actually kind of prefer the way this feels, looks, drives, and is to use over an RX. So I think I commend Toyota for bringing some more premium products over here to the United States under the Crown name. What tires do we have on here? Bridgestone Turanza EL 450 in 235/45 R21s. Still a little bit of sidewall on there.